Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill, the joy, and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a great freaking person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, today we're going to be talking about really why waiting around for opportunities is a losing game. Like, if you want something, you have to go out and fucking create it. Like, this takes grit, this takes resolve, and like, this takes an unwavering belief in your ability that you can shape your own destiny, because you really can. And for those men who refuse to settle, those men who are hungry for more, those men who are ready to take action to create their lives, the lives that we really want, this episode is for you, my friend. So first, let's dive in on the myth of the right time. And I'm putting my hands, for those of you that are not watching the video but are just listening, in quotations, the right time. Is there really a right time? Because really, there is no such thing as waiting around for the perfect moment. There's no such thing as the perfect time to start. Whether it's launching a business, whether it's getting fit, or whether it's pursuing a dream that you've always had. Waiting for everything to be just right is an excuse rooted deep into fear. Like, if you want it, you have to be willing to go out and fucking get it. The circumstances will always be less than ideal. It will always seem like you could do more and like you could prepare more, and there's going to be always that comes up that you're like, oh wait, maybe I should take care of this. There's going to always be an excuse that comes up to your mind why you should wait. But I say, fuck that. The time is right now. The longer you wait, the more opportunities will slip through your fingers, my friend. This is where the power of grit and resolve comes into play to get the things that you fucking want. You see, grit is the ability to keep going when things get tough. And resolve is the decision to stay the course no matter what happens. It all comes down to how badly you really want things. You can either see those challenges as impossible. Oh my God, that's impossible. I can never accomplish that. That's just impossible. Or you can tighten the fuck up and say, I'm possible. I'm possible. I will do that because I am possible. The word itself, impossible, flip it on its side, cut it up, and say, I am possible. I'm possible. That mindset shift will turn any endeavor that you're going after into a success. It's not going to happen overnight, but with grit and resolve, it will eventually happen. It's like this podcast, for example. Like, if you're an active listener, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, man, I truly appreciate your support. For real. It means a lot to me. And I hope that the content that I put out, the one that I put a lot of fucking work into developing, is helping you improve in some type of way. It's helping you level up. It's helping you think different. It's helping you evolve, right? But I also know that it will take time to build a huge audience. It really is. It really will. Like, it's a numbers game. But as long as I don't fucking stop, it will eventually happen. Like, and it might be, the 150th episode. It might be the 250th episode. It might be the 500th episode. Shit, it might even be the fucking 1000th episode. Whatever the number is, though, I know deep in my heart that this podcast will eventually be ranked among one of the best in the industry. But if I quit, if I let the negative thoughts that are coming up in my mind hold me back, if I don't put my best effort into every single episode that I make, that breakthrough will never happen. So we keep fucking going, doing the best we can, one episode at a time. I keep my focus on serving you, one listener at a time, the very best I can, because grit is more of a significant predictor of success than talent will ever be. Like if you have grit, you can pretty much predict that you're going to eventually succeed, because grit is the ability to fucking go after it, like to to want it, to never give up, right? But if you just have talent, I've seen a lot of people that have talent and they don't have the grit and they don't succeed. See, I'm building up my talent. And while this might be, is actually the 111th episode. Oh, that's cool. 111. I can tell you that it's better than the first couple of episodes for sure. Like, I let my grit to make this podcast the best that I can, build up my talent one episode at a time. You see, developing grit comes down to embracing the challenges, from learning from our failures, and from staying committed to your goals despite whatever setback that you encounter. You have to be willing to take the initiative in order to create your own opportunities. Don't wait for any permission whatsoever to start. You gotta just fucking go for it. Like, in life, opportunities don't knock. You build the fucking door. Or you knock that motherfucker over and you go after it. So stop waiting for someone to hand you a chance. Stop waiting for someone to say that it's okay for you to go. Stop saying to someone to say, okay, now it's your time, or now I feel ready. No, fuck that. Go for it, man. If you really feel it deep down in your heart, develop some grit. Don't give up and just fucking show up every single day. Like, in the context of your career, take the initiative to take on more work that you can, like more work than they give you. Have the initiative to ask for more, to do more, to show up early, and prove to your superiors that you deserve that promotion and the raise that comes along with it. In the context of maybe your personal growth, like, take the initiative to challenge yourself every day. Like, start that exercise routine, or maybe even begin that book that that is going to help you evolve as a human being. Thing is that we know, quote unquote, what will make us better, but very few of us, and me included, I wasn't there, and it still happens to this day. Very few times it's like, I know what I need to do, but then we don't fucking do it. Or even in the context of your relationships, like, man, reach out to those friends that you haven't connected with in a while. Don't like let you get caught up in that, because they haven't reached out to me, I'm not gonna reach out to you. Fuck that shit, bro. Man, if they're important to you, then find the time and reach out to them, connect with them. You never know what they've been going through. Even in the context of your passions, like, what's the next modification that you're gonna do to your ride? Or maybe if in your motorcycle, if you ride, okay, well, what's the next trick that you can nail down? Right? Like, always think about leveling up. Like, it takes getting out of your comfort zone to level up. It's all about adapting the mindset shift. Because when you start seeing yourself as the creator of your own opportunities, your entire approach to life changes. And you start really fucking creating things for yourself that you once thought that you couldn't. You become proactive instead of reactive. And that right there is a game changer. All right, let's switch gears for a little bit, and let's discuss overcoming the fear of failure. That's a real thing. You got to be willing to address the fear head on. You really do. Fear of failure is often what holds men back from creating great opportunities. But failure is just feedback, nothing more, nothing less. Reframe it that way, right? Feel the fear, embrace the fear, and fucking do it anyways. Like, do you think Michael Jordan was afraid of failure? It was because he failed multiple times that led him to achieve the success that we all know today. Like, haven't you heard his famous quote? The one that says, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and I've missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. It's fucking gold right there. Like, you see, every failure brings us one step closer to the success that we seek. The key is to learn, to adapt, and to keep moving forward, no matter what happens. All right, let's transition into supporting systems. Like building a support system around you is like adding a rocket fuel to your engine. Like it's gonna fucking propel you forward. It's really critical to surround yourself with the right people. It's gonna make your journey a lot fucking easier, I'll tell you that much. Because you hang around with people that are not about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish in life, and they're just gonna hold you back. They're just gonna put limiting beliefs in you. And even if they don't, their habits, their tendencies, whatever they do on the regular basis, I guarantee you that it's not aligned with what you want to do. So by you hanging around with those type of people, there ain't nothing wrong with them. But if they don't have the same vision, they're not on the same track, they're not after the same goals that you are, then it's just gonna hold you back. It's gonna slow you down. On the other hand, if you hang around with people who are doing the same things, who are after the same mission, who are after better themselves, who are after like just dreamers, achievers, go-getters, people with grit, bro, that shit's gonna feed off of you, and it's gonna become way easier for you to aspire, for you to grow, for you to evolve, right? Because creating opportunities requires support. You want to surround yourself with people who challenge you, people who hold you accountable, people who push you to be your best. I know for one, like every time I hang around with my entrepreneur friends who are doing fucking big things that I'm like, bro, wow, like I'm gonna get there one day. But like to them, it's just like the norm. And then whenever I tell them all about something that I'm going on, they're like, bro, they always challenge me to keep going, to keep growing. They're like, yo, you gotta fucking go. That's you could go faster. Keep pushing the envelope. And like to me, it's like, oh, I don't know there, but they're like, yo, you got so much more potential. Let's go. And the same goes for like, let's say my friends who have their fitness on a whole nother level than I am, man. And I feel like I've come fucking light years from where I used to be with my fitness. But I still have those friends who are fucking leveled the fuck up, you know, lifting more weights, pushing more weights, fucking going farther, running faster, like riding more miles than me. Like, man, and like when I hang around with them, they're always encouraging me to push more weight, to go farther, to run faster, to push myself more. That I can. It's funny. I actually was having this conversation with someone last week. We're talking about our heart rate when we run, right? And I think like the most I've seen my heart rate on my Apple Watch has been like one high 80s, maybe low 190. Like one time I saw it peak like at 190, like 191, 192, something like that. I can't really remember. And then my buddy was telling me, he's like, man, I've been pushing myself to really run fast, And he's telling me that he ran 4 miles in like a low 8-minute pace. He was trying to get into the 7. And then he saw on his heart rate on his Apple Watch that it was like 205, some shit like that. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. And then he's like, yeah, I know, but that's how I push myself. That's how I grow. That's how I become faster. And I was like, all right. And then I remember a while back, I had a conversation with someone who was not in shape at all. And then they're like, oh my God, 180, bro, you gotta be careful, man. You know, something bad's gonna happen to you. You gotta be careful. But then I look at that guy and his physique and what he's doing with his life and whatever, and I compare it to my other buddy who's fucking way in shape, who's fucking ripped, who's shredding it, who's fucking trying to get it to the 7-minute mile pace. And like it's like, yo, it's fucking evident. It's in my face. So it's like, hang around with people who are on the same goals as you if you want to fucking level up. Like they encourage me, to do longer workouts, to run faster, to eat cleaner food, and intake more protein so that I can build more muscles. Like people who are doing things at a higher level than you are will build you up. And the opposite is true. People who are doing less than you are, 9 times out of 10 will tell you to ease off, to take a break, to not be so tough on yourself, and to take it easy. But they tell you that because they don't have the same vision as you do, my friend. There's a reason why God gave you that vision and not them. Use it to motherfucking grow. Like if you don't have a support system, then build one. I'm encouraging you today to seek out to those on a similar journey as you are so that you can grow together. So remember, the life that you want will not come by chance. It comes by choice. Embrace grit, embrace resolve, and take the initiative to create your opportunities. I want you to identify one area in your life, just one. Think about it. Think about it right now. One area in your life where you have been waiting for that perfect moment. Oh, I just need to do this. I just need to do one more thing. Oh, I just need to do. You've been waiting for that perfect moment, or maybe you even been waiting for someone's approval, or someone's permission, or whatever it is. Identify that one area in your life, and I want you to take action on that shit today. Fuck waiting around. Fuck waiting for the perfect moment. Fuck waiting for someone's approval. Take action on that right now, today, and I promise you, you're gonna start creating the success that you want. You see, I say, create your fucking opportunities and watch how your life transforms. You got this shit. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling out all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Join me on this journey while we empower the people to do more and to be more. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, if it vibed with you, if it resonated with you, man, go ahead and please share this on your story and make sure you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that help more gearheads to really see and hear about this podcast, and ultimately the actions that help our community grow. I'll catch up with you on the next episode, but till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.